I'm joined by my man Ghost. What's up?
Y- Yo, what's up, guys? I'm excited for the race, and yeah, let's get into it.
Yeah, it should be a fun race. These two runners are very well known for being very consistent. Tylo getting one-on-ones on command basically, and then CMFP pretty good at getting one-on-ones and one-on-ones. So this should be interesting. So both runners are going to get started any second. Just going to wait for their confirmation. So as I said, this is the last match for today. Unfortunately, his controller stopped working or something like that. So they're not going to have that match today. But we are going to bring that match to next week. So next week is actually going to be 7 matches. So that should be really exciting. Yeah, it was
Okay.
supposed to be MeWe versus Door, but that got dropped out.
Yeah. Okay, we're almost live.
And it's also interesting to see that like these runners have like for the most part the same consistency on these tricks. Like they mostly go for the same tricks as the
Yeah.
other runner.
Maybe same movement as well, considering
Yeah,
both
probably.
Tyler and Colin are both consistent.
CMFP has done Spiritless, apparently. He's done it once,
Yeah.
but that was only one time.
I
Who
think he
knows if
also
he'll
does
go
some
for it.
crazy stuff in Wooded. Like he does the ramp triple jump or the thing on the side.
Yeah. He does have more consistency in Wooded overall, with 100% net clip consistency and 7 out of 9 Wooded out of bounds consistency. Compared to Tylo, he's got
Right,
6 out
right.
of 7 nut clips and 6 out of 9 Wooded out of bounds. You guys can look at the stats if you guys want. It's exclamation mark
Finisher
stats.
point stats.
Okay, we're just waiting for a restreamer to get to them. And also, both of their league average times are really close. CMFP has a 101.05 average, and Tylo has a 101.14 average. So it's safe to say this should be a close race no matter what.
That is true.
Okay, I'm gonna count down for these runners.
Both runners are going to be starting off, which is nice.
Okay, CMFP is gonna go to the bathroom. So Okay, we should be starting now, finally. Took a while.
CMFP and TiloTech both just skipped the beginning of Cap 2. Imagine if we could use, like, if we could just skip the beginning of it.
Okay,
Like,
I think we're being heard on stream now. Apparently we weren't, but
alright.
I think we're fine.
So, Cap just finished. Both CMFP going off like 4 seconds of TiloTech. It's still gonna be a close race. I always think, like, the run is set at the beginning just because of movement base, but because of someone who's like 4 seconds ahead, but the lead can easily be destroyed.
Yeah, true. I don't think any of these runners are going for DSS. Yeah, they've never attempted it according to the stat sheet. So there's not really going to be any difference.
Right.
Yo turned.
TiloTech is on Japanese. I think it's personal preference.
It's not. I mentioned earlier, it loses about like 3 seconds to Chinese.
Yeah.
Okay, CMFP with weird movement to the Dino. But both runners getting Dino skip.
Mad of Brood fight
boss
is all about going fast. You want to do this 2 spin to roll cancels. Both runners are going to be doing this very solidly. Actually, Tylo having a very interesting strat, throwing his cap after he
That's a very
backflips.
unique strat. What most people do is they throw their cap while on the ground, and then backflip to get the chomp earlier, but Tylo basically does it in reverse.
And
it doesn't really lose
because
anything.
of that, I think CMFP has just caught up to Tylo by...
No, I don't think it loses anything, honestly.
Yeah. But Colin just came back, like, a very good comeback, I think. Both
And
runners
also,
almost 1 second apart.
both runners are probably not going to go for chest clip as they haven't gone for it for the entire league so far.
Chest clip saves like
So,
a second if you do it optimally, or else you're gonna lose time with it.
so yeah, they're just going to get this clip moon at the top. Pretty safe. Yeah, chest clip is hard, and you have to do it fast in order to save time.
Oh, Colin missing the moon. I don't think it spawned it fast enough, so that's probably why.
So, it's going to be about a 3-second difference out of Cascade right now.
So talking about both racers, a lot of time that's saved over the run is based on good movement and not necessarily trick based. Sure, tricks are like you can save a lot of time with them, but it's no use if you don't have optimal movement. So that's why it's normal to think like, oh, the person who has better movement or at the beginning of the run is probably going to be in the lead. But you got to realize that they could also like screw up later in the run, like in sand. There are a lot of spots that runners can die in actually. So both runners are going to be going to the get
And yeah, the
to
stat
start
sheet is
doing
going to
the
be
SCA.
a little
Both
bit
of them
messed up.
should be able to make it because yeah,
The stat sheet's going to be a little bit messed up because Tylo splits on A press instead of the fade out that people usually do. So if
I
people
don't
are
think it will
looking at
make
the
a
stat
difference
sheet,
for later kingdoms, but definitely at the beginning
yeah,
probably will.
yeah, it only makes a difference for Cascade and I think Bowser's and Moon.
Talo and Colin both getting the moon at similar times. Nice, nice, nice.
Both runners getting the STA, that's good. They both still have 100% consistency, which makes sense because it's pretty easy. It's not that bad to make it.
Alright, both runners rolling to the Rumble Moon. And we're going to be coming up to Archway. So let's see if any of the runners will go through the Shirane bounce.
Oh yeah,
Almost.
that's a really cool strat.
You
I
can
like
get
that
a
Shawnee bounce.
return jump off the icicle, but it seems like some runners aren't doing it. But they are going for the roll cancel, which is nice. Unfortunately, Colin is losing some speed, so yeah. Tylo
Oh, Tylo
taking
hitting the
a
Goomba.
damage on the Gully Goomba, so platform might be in the way, so let's see if this
Oh
works.
no! CMFP gonna be missing Dram as he bonked to the
Yeah.
side
I
of
think
the
Tylo
wall.
might be able to make Dram. Yeah, nah. The platform was in the way.
So both runners actually missing Dram for
Making
different
this very
reasons.
close. Gonna be going for the manip, so you're gonna go over the Bullet Bill spawner and lure the Bullet Bill to where you get the Archway Man. Throw Cappy
I
back.
think both runners getting the manip successfully. And now it's like basically synced at this point.
CMFP with a little lead. And Tylo, I don't think goes for, yeah, he doesn't do reverse Jaxie. He goes for Jaxie skip. Colin will be going for reverse Jaxie, which is 1 second faster. And I think he might have saved some time with that.
Yeah, for sure. That was pretty good climb. Just has to get this Pillar Moon, and yeah, can definitely save time over Tylo.
Tylo getting a successful Jaxie skip. This is going to be very close, by the way, guys. This is very close.
I think the
Let's
CMFP
see
has
who
a
captures at the first. Okay, I think
CMFP has a comfy
it's
lead
too
right
hard
now.
to tell. Yeah, it's probably going to be Colin.
About like 2 seconds.
Yeah, Tylo.
Oh,
Despite
Tylo taking damage off of the cactus. Oh, and CMFP taking damage off the cactus as well. Both runners making very similar mistakes. They missed Dram and they took damage off of the cactus. So CMFP is going to have to take this damage refill, and that's going to bring the runners very close again.
let's see if they'll get one spin throw notes. So you're gonna spin throw in a specific way. All right, CMFP setting up very good. Tylo unfortunately not getting up onto the palm tree.
And that's going to give CMFP the lead out of sand. So many mistakes so far, but CMFP still keeping about maybe a 5-second lead out of sand. So yeah, now we're going to be entering Lake, where we might see a little bit more of a difference going to Lake Clip. So you got CMFP with a 1042 and Tylo with a 1046, so 4-second difference. CMFP does have the better lake clip consistency overall, as well as the better lake average. But we could still see if maybe Tylo can catch the lead right now. So CMFP is gonna go at it right now. Taking a really slow setup, but getting it first try. And as well as Tylo. Wow. Pretty clean late clips for both of them. Didn't expect first try for both of them. So that was pretty
Okay, I'm
cool.
back. My laptop
Oh my.
shut down for some reason or crashed.
That was weird. Yeah, they both got it first try late clip.
Very solid. Very solid. Good job, guys. Alright.
So the race is still very close out of late clip, which is surprising.
Both runners going to be going to the locklight area. Let's see who gets the roll cancel into that place.
CMFP killing one of the fish on the sides of the pillar.
Alright.
Rest in peace to that fish.
Going for the long jump, it seems. I actually don't know if doing the long jump and staying there is faster. Because the camera turns inward. Okay, both runners. Okay, both solid lakes from CMFP and Tylo.
So yeah, not much of a difference out of Lake, but I have a feeling Wooded's gonna change a lot of stuff. Because Wooded by far has some of the hardest tricks. You have nut clip, you have to get a perfect out of bounds movement, and you have to get the flooded pipeway movement. And obviously VAR road skip and stuff like that. There's a lot of stuff that can go wrong in Wooded very easily.
Alright, let's hope both runners can get nut clip, which makes this a closer race. CMFP gonna be entering first. Gonna be going for the rock strat where you... Oh no! Accidentally breaking the rock, doing too many rolls, so he has to get this other rock as a backup. Tylo doing the same thing as well. What is going on? This bunny does not want to cooperate today.
No, dude.
He's gonna be getting both runners doing the same stuff.
It's weird. They're just making like very similar mistakes, and they're doing like a lot of the very similar movement. It's kind of surprising. You know, they both got first try late club. They both missed Dram. They both, you know, missed the rock movement. Hopefully they both get the nut clip movement, though. That'll be nice
Yeah.
to see.
Normally for that, okay, both getting the Shrine bounce, but normally if you screw that up, you just want to like get the bunny moon and then get that other rock moon. Or yeah.
So CMFP gonna go towards nut clip right now,
Alright, let's hope he gets it.
and that looks good.
Positioning seems concerning, but yeah, he got it.
Yeah.
A little janky out of bounds movement, but we take those. Tyler gonna be getting knuckle as well. Just a little
Nice.
bit far behind. Also
Yeah,
getting
both
the
really
strategy.
clean out of bounds
Nice,
movements.
nice.
That's nice. Yeah, those are both really good out of bounds, so that's cool.
Alright. Also, Tyler also getting the out of bounds movement. Not going to be going for the spin pound, but instead the regular ground pound. I think that was because he jumped a little too high, so he couldn't get that really cool spin pound that you normally get. Tyler going to be getting the insta capture on the uproot, which allows for really fast speed, I think. Alright, CMFP going for some straight strats.
So after CMFP is gonna get this dead end moon, he's gonna go for the flower road skip. It's a pretty tight triple jump. You have to triple jump off this fence here.
Tyler unfortunately missing. Uh-oh. Oh no!
That's a terrible
CMFP
death.
just died by bonking on the fence. I thought he
That's a
would back
terrible
that up by
death.
landing
Not
on the
only did
bottom
he
part,
die,
but
but
this may look like some. Oh no! He forgot the checkpoint as well. This
yeah, I was
is
gonna
very
say,
unfortunate for
not only did
CMFP.
he die, but he also missed the checkpoint. So that's like one of the worst places that you can die. Just that entire section
So
is really
Tylo's
tough.
allowed to catch up, but oh my God, CMFP is
This
going to
is
be doing
a
some
really
cool
interesting
backups. I
backup
think.
route.
Yeah, he's going to be doing this. This is improv, guys. There's no script. This is just improv from CMFP's part.
Yeah, it's a really interesting backup route. I've never seen this before. Maybe I've seen it once, but it's just
He's gonna be combining the old any percent route with this
oh yeah, I think
updated
so.
route.
Yeah, I think he's gonna do the pipeway right now, and then he's gonna climb up to the top where
So
he was.
Tylo, people might have ignored Tylo, but he had a good tower and gonna be jumping on Talk 2. It's far
Yep.
faster to jump on Talk 2 because you have a better line. And getting the nut break pretty fast as well.
Yeah, Tyler having a solid wooded so far though. It's unfortunate that CMFP had to miss that dive onto the rail.
I think I think CMFP can just skip the tower moons and go straight to Rango or Spewart.
It would probably be faster to do the tower moons.
Really?
I think so.
Oh, yeah, probably.
I mean, yeah, because he has 3 moons left. He's gonna get this one and then the tower moon.
That is a very sketchy FRS.
I'm not sure. It might be about even.
2, 3.
Yeah, I think he's just gonna get these tower moons and then warp to the Odyssey and then be done.
The CMFP trademark backup. Exactly, Lucid. Alright, Tyler gonna be getting an 1856 wooded exit, which is very solid.
Yeah, an 18
This
was
is probably
not too
like
bad.
low 100 pace for Tylo.
Yeah, it sucks because this race was like really close for like the first 15 minutes, and then it just
Colin
kind of
gonna
fell
be
apart
around
now.
1 minute and 20 seconds behind CMFP. I mean, TiloTech. Yeah. CMFP behind CMFP moment. Tylo getting a solid beginning of the Cloud Kingdom fight.
Yeah, it's definitely not over though. They do have a 42-second difference, but it's still, you know, we're only 20 minutes into an hour-long speedrun. A lot of things can happen. So just have to wait. Hopefully CMFP can make that
There are a lot
comeback
of what ifs in this run. Like, you could die in loss and lose, like, easily up to 30 seconds. Sugar Klepto. A lot of stuff that can happen. I'm not gonna jinx it by saying it, but it can happen. Tylo getting fast hats nicely, but unfortunately taking some damage. He had good platform ips, right? Hopefully. CMFP also going that way. Also gonna be having some good minips.
Yeah, I thought it would be even because like you would just have to do speed work and then it would automatically take you to the Odyssey, but I guess the cutscenes are really long, so it makes sense. So Tyler gonna go for main tree. That was really close. He did the dive like really far behind the tree, but it worked.
I'd say if he'll go for Shobo strat. Nah. Going for the basic strat where you do 2 jumps, then capture dive. Very safe strat as well.
Yeah, Tyler's not the kind of person that goes for all the strats. Sort of plays it safe most of the time, but if it works, it works.
Very
So
good treatment.
CMFP gonna do main tree.
CMFP gonna be going for the same strat as well.
Not doing the spin pound. Pretty
These
interesting. I
main
don't know why.
trees are like very sketch for me. Like, you seem like you have to stress them out way too much instead of letting it happen naturally, but that's just me. Tyler getting reverse repeatal very good, solidly. Alright, let's see if he can get K triple as well. That looks a little early, but still manages to get it. CMFP return jumps off the cap here, which is, I think, a lot more consistent than waiting for Cappy.
Yeah, it's actually a smart move from
Tyler having a
CMFP.
little bit of awkward rolls. Oh,
Might steal that strat from CMFP, not gonna lie. Because
CMFP
I
having
see
a little
so
bit
many
of trouble
people,
getting the Pillarman. I wonder
so
if his
many
camera's
people,
like this
like,
because he's not going for reverse torpedo, but he is indeed going. Oh, he missed the cap at the beginning, but so he's probably not going for it. Let's see if CMFP gets paid triple as well. Oh, going for the spin throw. Uh-oh,
oh, I think he
unfortunately,
dropped his
not
jump.
getting his third jump, and unfortunately not being able to back up because of the torpedo being in the wrong spot.
Pretty
But
good
yeah,
backup though,
he's
with
gonna be
the
going
cage
for the
move.
Pillar Moon as his backup. Not a very slow backup. Okay, he might not get tapping time, so he's probably gonna die and respawn at the beginning of the kingdom.
Yeah, it doesn't lose that much, that death. It loses about 2
People
seconds.
thought it was faster than walking up and then getting up, than not dying,
Yeah,
actually. Like,
it's
day
definitely a
one, I
safer
think.
strat though. Like, some people just die there on purpose, and it doesn't lose that much.
Tylo not getting... It looked sketch from Tylo's end that
I remember,
doing
I
this.
think I used to die there on purpose for a while. I never knew how to, like, get back up.
Doing the spin pound, I don't get why some runners do the spin pound. It's still the same speed because you're waiting for the platform. But
Yeah,
I don't know.
I guess it's just personal preference for that movement. So yeah, that loss was pretty unfortunate for CMFP, just kind of sloppy everywhere, so it brings an even bigger lead to Tylo, about, like, I think over a minute right now. Yeah, a minute and 7 seconds on Tylo's side. But Tylo's going to be going into Wiggler.
That's
Hopefully
also
we
a
see a
good.
2-cycle.
That's a good theory as well, Pepper. Oh no, not getting enough speed,
Oh.
unfortunately, for CMFP, so he has to go up there.
Yeah, falling back there sucks, but you could do the backup that CMFP just did, and only loses about 5 seconds. So it's not the end of the world if you fall there.
Okay, going. Oh no!
Oh! Oh, the
Unfortunately,
backup!
missing
Wait,
Goomba
can he
Flip.
make the cycle?
Oh,
Oh,
Goomba
man.
heck.
I thought he could make it.
Goomba darn.
Really a backup, though. Oh. Oh, no.
Also,
Why did I say anything?
2.5D is very sketch, so
Yeah, this
CMFP
section's really
having
bad.
a little bit of trouble there.
I don't know why the developers made this section so trash. Like, you can't... if you mess up that section at all, it's, like, almost impossible to back up. Because half the time you just, like, can't wall jump. And you can't, like, change direction. Yeah, I think Tylo got a good wiggler. I didn't see it. I was focusing on CMFP.
Alright, CMFP gonna be going for the 2-cycle as well. Let's see if Tyler could get the Metro Dram.
That looks good.
Doing the long jump, kind of monk ass.
Hopefully
Still
CMFP
gets
can
it.
get a good 2-cycle wiggler here.
Scoot clip is gonna be a little bit. Scoot clip, let's see if Tyler gets it.
Not getting
Bonking,
drive
unfortunately.
by. Oh,
Uh-oh.
no.
Unfortunately missing it, but
Good
good
backup,
backup from
though.
Tyler as well. Taking the
Yeah, they only
scooter
lost
all the
about...
way to the
Yeah, it's good clip only
area,
lost
but
about
yeah.
2 seconds for Tylo's side. And CMFP with a really solid wiggler. That might save some time over Tylo.
Thankfully, the taxi is not in the way, so Tyler can just spin throw into the.
Yeah, that taxi is really annoying. Sometimes it's just like right in your way and you can't really do anything about it. You just have to go slow.
Yeah. Tyler gonna be going for bullet building, entering slots. Let's see if he can get it. Slots is normally the hardest part of the bullet building route, but I find it a little bit easy just because of the spin throw. Tyler getting this slots moon pretty good, solid. Oh, Colin taking an accidental bonk at the beginning of Metro. Tyler's gonna be
So,
entering blue building room. Let's see what he does. Alright. This is looking solid from Tyler. Meanwhile, CMFP is gonna be doing scoot clip. Let's see if he can get it as well first try.
okay,
Perfect.
missed drive
That
by,
looked
but still got
very
it.
weird just because of him turning like really fat left. Tyler getting bullet building, good stuff. These runners are pretty crazy. Think about it. Oh, getting that upward, not killing the bullet bill early. Oh, Colin's having an accidental mishap with the bull, so he's gonna have to go around to sit on the bench. Looks like Tyler got an intro drop, but thankfully he was able to back it up pretty well. Capper dive, spin throw, onto here.
Interesting climb movement from Tylo. You don't really see that from a lot of people. Usually people just do the backflip dive, whatever.
I think that's what other runners like Nizumi and Gory does that.
Yeah.
Cafe.
So hopefully CMFP can get a good bullet building as well. Maybe save some time over Tylo. Beginning looks good. That should definitely make the cycle if he doesn't mess up. Yep. Yeah, that's a perfect
Solid
build building.
bullet building. Solid people's room from Tylo. Oh, Moonsync. Poggers.
So yeah,
Tylo gonna
Tyler's
be
done with
warping
day
to the
metro.
Odyssey. Meanwhile, CMFP is gonna be warping to the top of the tower to get some extra moons.
I wish I could ban Nightbot. It's not even
We can
good.
un-VIP him, I think.
No, I mean, cause he's a bot. So
Right.
if I try to ban him, you cannot ban Nightbot unless you're the owner of the channel. So yeah, Tyler's gonna be going into snow right now, and so still about a little over a minute difference. But it's definitely not over, because we're about halfway in, and we still have kingdoms like Luncheon, especially can change all that stuff. Snowdram in this kingdom, every missed Snowdram is about 20 seconds. So just like one or two missed Snowdrams, and that'll close the gap way
Yeah.
tighter.
Tylo getting
And
the roll
then
cancel perfectly nice. That's a very solid roll cancel from Tylo. Gonna be entering the sub area or shiv area. Yep, sub area. Solid beginning
I mean,
movement.
there are sub areas in Shiveria. Not
That's
wrong.
true. But Tylo isn't entering a sub area yet.
Yeah. So hopefully he can get Snow Clip. I don't know if he goes for it. Looks like he's gone for
Yeah,
it
he's going
every
for it.
time.
And getting the up warp, hopefully he gets it. Yeah, he got it. Very
Yeah,
solid stuff.
that's his first time getting Snow Clip throughout the entire league. He had a 0 out of 7 record for Snow Clip, but finally managed to get it once, so that's cool.
Alright, getting blowy triple. The blowy triple as well, which is solid. That spiny
Sketchy spiny mimic,
mold.
but so now we have the Goomba Room on Tyler's side. Not going to be going for ICC. If you guys saw the race earlier, Psionic actually went for it, and he got it third try, which definitely saved
Yeah.
time. I believe that's the only time someone's gone for ICC in the league. And it's interesting to see the route difference. Just gonna be getting the Goomba Moon the intended way. CMFP looks like it's an interesting setup for Snow Clip, and oh, he missed it. That's actually weird. He got like an up warp. I thought he was gonna get it. It's kind of hard to tell with that camera angle.
CMFP is going to go for the alternative of Blowy Triple doing a spin pound while the Blowy Joey is blowing the platform, which I think is a very safe alternative compared to the other strat. But it loses like 0.2, I think, to Blowy Triple, but still faster than what people regularly do.
So yeah, as I mentioned earlier, Tyler's going to be going for Snowdram now. So let's see. If he can get it, that's still going to be
Vault looks good. That Vector might see Monkas. Gets it
yeah,
perfectly.
nice. Alright, that means Tylo's still gonna keep his lead out of snow. Over a minute lead. In fact, almost 2 minutes, I'm pretty sure. It's a minute and a half. It was a minute and a half out of day metro. So he's still gonna keep that lead out of snow. That's gonna put Tylo in a really good position for the rest of the run. It's always nice to have a big lead at this point of the game. And also, in general, Tylo's on like solid pace. He can definitely monologue this run with a solid late game.
Yeah, definitely.
So now we're going to Seaside. This shouldn't really change much, as the only hard trick in Seaside is Fish Clip, and even then, that's not really too bad.
Yeah, but you
Oh,
can
but
lose a
taking
lot
a
of time
ball.
if you clip inbounds. Like 30 seconds, I think. Tyler having a little bit of trouble with the beginning triple jump, but being able to back it up very well.
So hopefully this lead won't be... hopefully this gap won't be any bigger after CMFP Snowdrum. Let's see if he can get it first try as well. Fast setup.
That looks good. He's getting it. Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Tyler gonna be going to the cave moon, the Gushin cave, getting that moon also solidly.
So yeah, the lead's not really going to change much as of now. So look at Tylo's pace right now. He's only plus 47 on this PV
Which
out
is
of
very respectable,
snow.
despite that time loss. I think Tyler's biggest time loss was the one he had in sand, which was around like 20, which was around almost like 10 to 20 seconds. But other
Yeah.
than that, he's been playing really good.
Yeah, lost about 18 seconds to his PV in sand.
That's true.
But other than that, yeah, it's been really solid. And then obviously his PV did DSS, so he lost about 10 seconds to that automatically.
So theoretically, he would be like plus 30. Oh, also, Snow was a little bit not like what he wanted, and Day Metro as well. But he was able to back it up very well. Colin also has been playing really solidly, except for some parts. Except for
Yeah,
Night
like
Metro and Wooded.
other than Wooded
Tyler
and Law.
capturing the Cheap a little too early, so having to reposition and retry.
Yeah, other than Wooded and Lost, CMFP has been having a pretty good run. It's just those two kingdoms were the biggest time losses by far.
People would be like, "What the hell is that camera?" Don't worry. Fish Clip camera is weird, but that works as well.
So now we're going to be going to luncheon. Both of these runners don't really go for Spiritless. CMFP has went for it once in a run, but I'm not sure. I don't... He might actually go for it. I could see CMFP going for it, considering how far behind he is. He might want to try to get that little boost of speed to catch him up to Tylo. I'm pretty sure Tylo's
CMFP's
not going to go for
Spiritless
it.
gold is a 605, I think, and I think he's capable of sub 6. So yeah, if he can play close to soft, he could get like a 606. Tylo, depending on what he does for regular Spewart luncheon, optimally you would get like a 612 or 613. That's what normally people average at like 10 or 59 level. But
Yeah,
that's just
getting
my
soft
theory.
triple though.
Getting that roll is so nice just
Oh,
because
CMFP clipping, I mean, getting the little pushback for Fish Club once, just like
meaning that
TiloTech did.
he captured the cheap too early.
And yeah, just as we expected, Tylo doing Spirit.
It's really common to die in luncheon. Like, the fork sub area is one of the most common places to die in the sub area in luncheon. Calculating an average like moon grab for Speward, CMFP is probably like 1 minute and 40 seconds behind Tylo. Or was
Yeah,
Tyler
something
just
like that.
got a 139 out of nowhere?
And if we look at the stat sheet, yeah, it's about 1 minute 41 second difference right now. Oh, Tyler getting a weird chaos dive, but still getting up there. So after CMFP gets this, oh, took damage on the side there. That's a little bit annoying. So after CMFP gets this moon, he's gonna try to get the spirit skip here. Hopefully he gets it. It's a pretty precise jump. Yeah, went for it. Oh, wall jump. Oh, he still got it. Oh my god.
That was a very
That was
fearful
way
attempt
closer than
from
it should have
CMFP.
been. He could have probably made it without the wall jump, but had to play with my heart there. Still got it though.
That probably
That's all that
lost
matters.
like 5, I think. So this
No,
is
maybe
like
not
6,
5.
10 pace, probably.
Probably
CMFP.
like 3.
Maybe.
Because he didn't
But
like
I
take
just feel
damage.
like any small time loss in Spiritless is very costly. That's just me, but yeah. Going to be going for the up throw RC. He's going all in. Colin's going all in. Mad respect.
Yeah, he's gotta try to get every little second that he can right now. Especially, you know, with the big lead that Tyler has. CMFP just wants to get all the points that he can.
That spin throw, that spin pound has dropped so much these days. It's crazy.
Yeah,
Tyler
that's
getting the
sometimes harder
upward, which
than it
is
looks.
nice. Let's see if we can get. Let's see if he does the manip. Oh, nah, he's just gonna be doing the insta warp. Not getting the insta capture, but definitely good backup.
I wonder if CMFP's gonna go for the heart strat. No. Only a few people go for the heart strat in forks where you go up the top of the entrance and then you get the heart. It saves like 0.5, but it's really tough to do fast.
CMFP did not go for it, which is
Yeah.
understandable.
So now CMFP is gonna have to get these lava bounces here. We've seen from Hey there, you know, how easily these can mess up.
And he's getting them perfectly fine. Getting
Get
a
the
lava
vault,
vault
who?
at the end
Yo, the
for extra
strat,
swag points.
the swag. That vault's really hard.
Let's see if we can get the turnip RC. Probably not, just because the turnip's probably gonna be off the ledge. Yeah.
Oh yeah, the turnip is
So
off the
he's
ledge.
gonna
That's
have to
kind of
do a long jump. Oh, never mind. Yeah. It's best to just do a long jump there, because... Oh,
he has no speed, so he's just gonna go for the
the turnip!
Got to kill the
Damn,
spiny.
that's
Rip
shade to
spiny,
the spiny. Okay.
man.
Still
Fly high.
managing to do pretty well. Unfortunately, that probably lost like from anywhere to 10 to 20 seconds.
Nah, that definitely lost like 20. Yeah, that was a pretty big mistake. I think CMFP is just going for whatever he can. I don't think he's going for the win at this point anymore. Considering these mistakes that he's making.
Right.
But yeah, Tyler's done with launching now already. I think Tyler had a solid launching. I wasn't really paying attention that much. But yeah, Tyler's luncheon seemed okay. So Tyler's still definitely on one low pace for sure if he gets a good late game. That'd be nice. And CMFP is going to go for this invisible jump. He didn't really get that good of an edge triple. Oh no, yeah, I knew it. Because he didn't really triple jump very far off of the edge.
Wait, what happened?
So
Oh,
he didn't get a
damn.
lot of distance and he ended up missing the invisible jump. It's a really
Yeah.
precise jump. So we're gonna have to go for it again. Yeah, that looks better.
Uh-oh,
Oh
little
no,
too far left.
he had a bad dive angle. That's the
As
problem with
well
this
as
jump.
not delaying that enough.
You have to get the distance as well as the angle. And it's kind of hard to see because obviously the blocks are invisible until you hit them. So maybe third time's the charm.
If he goes a little bit right, yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah, okay, that's fine.
Now he just has to get this. Yeah, that was a very monk
Kind of
ass.
scary.
Okay.
Alright, well, third time's the charm. That definitely lost him a lot, though. Like, I feel like he's already lost a minute in this luncheon. I feel like that's basically the race. I mean, there's still Bowser's left, but I don't think Tylo's gonna make that many mistakes in Bowser's. Like, he would have to do a lot in order for this race to be close again.
Yeah.
Because now CMFP still has to get the timer challenge moon. And then Tylo's already on his second rune phase. Oh no, that's the first rune phase. Wait, is it? Yeah, it's the second.
I mean, it's just 90% muscle memory, Eguando. Like, when I do the jump, it's just, like, muscle memory.
Yeah, it's just muscle memory. There's not really... You just have to go for it.
There are things you can do to make it easier as well, like having a better vector, I think. Try not to vector as much, like try to focus on height purposes. Vectoring can throw you off like a lot. Only vector if you think you're too far left.
So yeah, now it's basically like a 3-minute lead at this point. Because of CMFP's mistakes. Yeah, it's 2 minutes 56 out of luncheon. Kind of unfortunate, because now, you know, CMFP is going to ruin, and Talos already done with ruin, going into Bowser's.
Meanwhile, as Talos exiting Ruin Kingdom, Colin's gonna be starting it.
This would be a good time to shout out the runners. Go follow these runners. They are really good at their games. And also, CMFP has been doing other stuff besides Odyssey. I think he's been running Bowser's Fury lately.
That
He's a
muscle
really
memory is
top runner
kicking in.
there. And then Tyler's also a really underrated runner. Go follow the commentators too. My man Ghost, he streams like almost daily.
Sometimes. I
Yeah.
don't do any percent, but I do dark side, which is like any percent, but it's a little longer. And go follow G-Man as well. He's grinding for that sub-hour, you feel me? And the restreamer, hey there. Hey there
Yeah.
is a very good almonds runner. Also, for
And
the first
then
time doing restreaming, he's doing a very good job. So yeah, good job, hey there. Mad respect.
he's been doing well. And then also, lastly, if you guys want to contribute to the prize pool, to the runners, you guys can do that with that PayPal link. So far, I believe we have 130 euros in there, on top of Plan B's 250 euros. So if you want to contribute to that, you can. All the
And last but
donations
not
go to the
least,
runners.
shouts to Dansta and the organizers of Plan B. and for allowing us the opportunity of having the NA% League streamed on their channel. Thank you guys.
Alright, so let's see Tyler's shards right now. He got a good dive back. And,
That
getting
seems
that
very
triple
low,
jump.
in my
Nice.
opinion. Having a little bit of trouble with that.
Yeah, not going to be going for birdless, but really clean shards otherwise. Just getting those, that dive back and the triple jump is really going to save you. This guy says, if CMFP pulled the lever, he'd be up there ages ago. I don't even know what he's talking about. I think he was talking about for invis block jump. But there's no lever there. You would have to get the cheese story moon in order for the blocks to come up. But obviously he's doing spiritless, so he can't really get the
Alright, I'm
cheese
back.
moon like that. Alright, welcome back. Tyler doing Harriet first. Let's go.
Alright, Tylo, let's see if he gets first person Harriet. Let's.
I don't care about people who say it doesn't matter. Because it does. Sorry.
Nope. Imagine thinking a choice
Dude,
saves time.
I'm passionate about my choice, okay? You can take your hate wherever you want to go. Yeah, Tyler's getting a good Harriet, though.
Damn. Oh no!
Oh my god!
What?
How did he not
Oh,
die?
CMFP almost dying by getting
Dude,
the ledge grab.
He died, and then he ledge grabbed back. He got so lucky there.
Dude, Pepper doesn't respect you anymore. That's sad.
Wow. Man. Feels bad.
At Mr. Dr. Pepper 1234, when is Sabauer?
He literally has the Bauer, dude.
Nah. When is Sabauer, Mr. Dr. Pepper?
Pepper win world record.
Mr. Dr. Pepper 1234 partner. That seems real. Let's be honest.
Now CMFP is gonna go shards right now. Doing the same new shard strat. Oh, missing the first shard once, twice. Got it third time, okay. Missing this triple jump. Gonna have to do a spin pound up there. Getting it though. Kinda sloppy shards. And not going for birdless. Tyler getting blind jump. Pretty clean beginning so far.
If you guys hear something in the back, that's Roomba in my bathroom.
Damn.
I just got a haircut and Roomba's just doing some stuff. Which is why if you hear some noise, that's probably me.
Dude, Roombas are kind of cool. I don't have one, to be honest, but I kind of want one.
The Roomba is incredibly helpful for me. Put Roomba on comms. Alright, Aguando, I'm gonna get Roomba. I'll go get Roomba for you. Just for you.
Alright, so Tyler got Topper. I don't think he did Topper acquired. I didn't see.
Roomba, what are your opinions on the race between CMFP and TiloTech?
Yo, Roomba's kind of based. Not gonna lie.
Base Roomba.
Based.
That was a very base Roomba.
Thank you for the play-by-play, Roomba. Tyler getting started acquired. Nice. That was a pretty clean mech overall.
Speaking of base, Tyler just completed mech. Nice.
Yeah, that was solid. CMFP, it's interesting. He doesn't do Fur Harriet. Not sure why. Maybe he just messed up the phase or something.
And now it's done. Alright, guessing from moon exit, this is gonna be like mid 100 for Tylo, which is a very good race time for his skill level.
So as CMFP is going to grab the Bunny's moon, Tyler's going to be finishing Bowser's. Going to be going to the moon right now. About a 3-minute difference still. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Only, there weren't really too many mistakes on CMFP's side. Only the big ones were Wooded, lost, and obviously Luncheon lost him over a minute. But other than that, I think both runners played pretty well. It's just, a few mistakes completely changed the race. I feel like CMFP just lost his rhythm after the Wooded death. And, he just tried to go for everything as best as possible, and it didn't really work in the end. Oh, CMFP, messing up the climb movement. Hitting one of the walls that the Pokio doesn't like.
Oh, I'm back again.
So CMFP about to do mech. Hopefully he can get as clean of a mech as Tylo.
Tylo making his way to Moon Skip. Let's see if he can get it.
Really good climb, CMFP. And we're gonna see Moon Cave skip from Tylo. Just doing the two
Not
wall
doing.
jump.
Yeah. Yeah. I do what I want. Go. If one's good. I'm Young CO. Shug. Yeah.
Dude, we're gonna get DMCA'd.
Ha! Peck the Mill is gone. I smell like cologne.
The baby. And we got the baby in the chat. I think Ghost is the baby. Honestly.
Dark Side Kingdom's represented by
No,
Raptors.
CMFP fell off mech.
Oh no!
I don't even know what he did wrong. I wasn't watching him.
SMO Dark Side Post Game
and
Kingdom's represented by
messing up a
Rappers.
fast hat. Tylo messing up a fast hat. That's gonna lose him a little bit. I don't remember what moon exit he got, but I think he can still 1-0 this if he just gets a really good the rest of the moon.
Yeah. SMO Dark Side Kingdom Post Game Kingdoms represented by Rappers. I already got a good list. Mushroom 2, Little Mosey, Lost 2, Ski Mask the Slump God, Lake 2, Little Tekka. The baby would probably fall between Cascade
Lake
2 and
2
Bowser.
is Little Tekka, honestly.
You don't know Little Tekka?
Yeah,
Bowser's
no,
would
I
probably
know.
be
I'm
Juice
saying
Worlds.
I'm saying
it's
Lake
the
2
best.
is Little Tekka, that makes sense. Who would be Cascade 2? Probably
I'd probably say the baby. That's what my. Oh, Tyler getting the double jump fast hat, but yeah. Lake 2 would probably be Lil Mosey. You feel me?
There's no Sand 2 in Darker Side. If there was a Sand 2, it would be Robbie Rich.
Yeah. Sand 2's in Darker, to be fair.
So Tyler's still on, I think barely 1-0 pace with that miss fast hat. He's gonna
Dark
need a
Side
0-3
would represent surprisingly a little Darky.
I don't even know who that is, honestly. Any 2DSSers in the chat?
Get ready, boys. The comedians are typing.
Oh no, he didn't go for 2DSS. Oh no. Rip
The
bro.
comedians are typing, boys.
So sad.
I am laughing so hard, haha. Why
The
are
run
you
is
laughing
invalid.
so loud, haha?
The run is invalid because he didn't do XD skip, obviously. I'm funny.
Why are you laughing so loud, haha? Dad, I just did XD skip. You realize that shit not funny, huh? Okay, Talo entering pillar room. If he gets anything less than a 1 minute pillars, he's
Oh
basically
no,
got 101
group
the
sub
bag.
hour. Sub hour's dead. So sad.
No XD run is invalid. Okay, Lucid. Okay, Matthew.
No,
Okay,
XD run
Sam.
is invalid.
Guys, he did not do an XD. He did not do the skip small and one the Super Mario Odyssey
CMFP
YouTuber does.
barely got moon
It
skip.
must be a wrong run. You get
Yeah, guys,
pussy. Go
it's funny.
outside then, Lucid. Touch grass.
We're just being so funny right now. I'm
I
kind of
touched
dying
grass
laughing.
like 2 hours ago, so you can't use that joke against me. Haha, get wrecked.
I might go touch grass after this, not gonna lie. Tylo,
I'm
not really getting
outside
the
touching
1-0,
grass as we are.
unfortunately. I think he got a pretty bad pillars. So he's gonna be getting
Yeah.
a 101-01. Very funny time.
Funny you asked that, chorus. I'm actually touching grass right now. As you can see.
Yo, he has
from the
grass
sound.
inside his house? How? Insane.
Okay, congrats to Tylo. Hopefully we can get an interview from Tylo, and CMFP is
I think
doing the
CMFP
pause
just-
skip, where you literally pause your game in between and you warp
Yup.
to somewhere else
Hey, yo,
in
any
the run.
splicers? Yo?
He just warped to his splits.
Wrong warp. Wrong warp.
Moon
Split's
warp
wrong warp.
in
Yo, guys, this is a new
Mario
kingdom,
Odyssey.
right? It's a new kingdom. Don't worry about it. It's DLC.
Force and CD, how do you... Okay, we're getting some split footage, but I promise. The warp is working. It will work in like a few seconds.
You might get some moons in this kingdom. I wonder what the moons are.
Knowing the warp position will probably warp you to like somewhere and escape. It's just determined
God,
by how
I
long
think
you
his
wait.
stream just died. According to chat.
Yeah.
So, we'll never know what time he got, but it's pretty much confirmed that Tylo won, so GG's to Tylo. Apparently he had a 1:56, but the timer was off. I mean, the timer was inaccurate, so GG's to Tylo
Dairy
on the
Queen.
1:00.
And you want to get Dairy Queen?
Yo, I've never had Dairy Queen, I want to try it. So, hopefully we can get... Okay, we have Tyler in the waiting room. I'll drag him in right now. What's up,
Yo,
Tylo?
Tylo, GG.
GG on your 1:00.
Thank you. Thank you.
So,
What do you think of that run
run.
overall? Were you proud of it, despite the time loss you had at the beginning of the run?
There were some good splits. Lost Night Metro, Lunch,
Yeah.
and all of Bowser's really was pretty good.
Yeah, your run was pretty solid for the most part. It's just little mistakes in sand and also
and there were some good splits.
yeah, snow.
Snow wasn't that bad, but there were some pretty bad kingdoms. Yeah, in sand I lost 18. Wooded
Oh!
12. Wooded
The
12.
wrong warp worked. He's at the end of pillars.
Oh my god,
Almost.
let's go.
He's back. Yeah, did it. Yeah, and then 8 in Seaside,
but
15 in Moon. Those were the worst ones.
Yeah, I believe you
and
missed the fast hat
10
in Moon, right?
oh yeah, I missed the spin throw thing because my dive input was just dropped, which is very common when you try to do that strat.
Yeah. Normally,
Yeah,
whenever people make a mistake, like at the beginning, like, you get that snowball effect, right? Where you start doing mistake after mistake. And you seem to handle that pretty well. Like, even after making like a mistake, you just keep on playing. Do you have any like idea how that happens, or want to go in depth on it, or?
Ooh, I mean, that's different from person to person.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just, I make a mistake and I just don't want to, lose. So I just try to play the
Right.
best I can, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Yeah, I make the mistakes I make and I play the way I play. I don't know. I don't know how else to answer that.
So, let's say that both you and CMFP switched positions this race when he was the one that died in Wooded, and when you died in Wooded and he had your like time. Do you think you would have done what he did and just go for every strats, or do you like to play consistently?
I like to play consistently. I'm not a huge fan of like attempting strats because I'm far behind,
Yeah.
So if I fell behind like that, I would just keep doing the strats that I usually do. So yeah.
It's hard to have that mentality, especially when you're behind, but I like that. It's really recommended you do it. And eventually, like, the strats you do may not save as much time as you think.
Oh, that's also true. And yeah, if I don't do strats, it's because I'm not confident in them. And just because I am far behind someone else doesn't make me more consistent at another strat, So just do what I do. That's the safe way to go.